Welcome back everyone. My name is Blockmaster currently, and in this video I'm going to be showing you some ways to transport redstone signals up and down. So you can see on this side, right behind me, these are the ways to transport redstone signal down. There are other ways, there are a couple of ways using torch towers that are made to go down, but they're really slow anyway, so I figured I wouldn't even include those. And then over on this side behind me are the ones to send redstone signals up. So now I actually made another video about this, and it has the most views of any of my videos right now, and it's not even that good, so I decided to make another one that's a lot better. Okay, first of all we have the sticky piston with 11 blocks of slime and 1 redstone block. Then you go one space, another sticky piston with 11 blocks of slime and a redstone block, or however many before you reach the push limit of a piston. So, look at this. Oh yeah, bring it back down. And it's instant. So if you do it this way, with this block here, it's instant because you bring it back down. And it's instant because the pistons depower instantly. Of course, on the way up, it's a little bit longer, and it also depends on how high it actually goes to how long it is. Here's the next one, the second one. And you can see it works. Now this works by moving a log into some leaves, and you can take an output as long as it's within 6 blocks. So you can go 6 blocks, and then an observer. You can take an output from that, and then hook it up to another piston, and you can just continue the chain. This works fine. You get an output every time you flip the lever if you do it this way. Also, I'll leave a link to Ilmango's video where... oh, that was strange. Ilmango's video where he describes how this works, and he goes through the whole thing. That was added in 1.13.2, I believe, or maybe it was just 1.13, the leaf thing there. And then there's this one, which some people use. I think it's a bad idea. It's just kind of stupid. You get an output each time you flick the lever, but did you see how long that took? First of all, about this one, it's a waste of materials. These things are expensive, at least in survival mode. They're pretty expensive to make. I really should have just used redstone lamps. Whatever. They're a little expensive to make. Also, it's slow. It's like 2 game ticks per observer, meaning every 2 blocks is 4 game ticks, whereas here, haha, I'll show you this one now. This is a better alternative. It's just one of these every other, and then you alternate it with rails, or, I mean, you could use any other block that gives an update, but some of them would take longer. These are instant, so you could just use these. And it will instantly update the entire way up the chain, and it takes half as long, uses so many less resources. It's just a better alternative. It's double as fast, because for every 2 blocks, there's only 1 observer, and the others are instant, meaning it's only 2 game ticks per 2 blocks, meaning 1 game tick per block. It's great. And then we have glass and slabs, which I don't know why I built 2 of these, whatever. The slabs act the same as they always have, and you can just send redstone signals through them like this. So it just makes its way up here. And then after 15 blocks, signal strength will get a bit weak, and you have to use an observer. No, I mean a repeater. I mean, you could use an observer, but you probably want to use a repeater or something to make it stronger again, and then it works. Now this is the same as literally just sending a redstone signal upward. Like, you know, that would give 2 signals, and the one over there will give 1 the first time. Yeah, okay, there are a couple of weird things, but this is the same as just sending a redstone signal up through redstone, because that's what it is. And if it's under 15 blocks high that you need to send a redstone signal, this is a really good alternative, because you don't need to worry about anything. It's just, you know, a button will do the same thing as it would if you're just running it straight through contraption. It's cool. It takes, I mean, it is 2 by 1, which these are like 1 by 1, but it's still a pretty good alternative. That one's pretty decent. And then we have this one, which is added in 1.13, of course, because it has to do with the soul sand. And you can see that it's instant. So that's instant. When you take this water away, it's instant, and then when you put it back, it's not instant. It takes a little bit longer, but it's still pretty cool. And I think it's just really cool. You could also put a dropper here and send an item up, but I don't know why you would do that, because you'd have to waste items. There's here you can just use a bucket of water. And also, it just doesn't make any sense. Just use this one. It's cool. And then here's the old torch tower, in case some of you maybe wanted this. I don't know why you would, but it is here. I mean, it is cheaper maybe. It's not cool. Alright, now for some contraptions that will send redstone signals downward. The first one here I really like is just dropping an item out of the sky. So these could be as high up as you like, and the bottom could be as low as you like. It would all work just fine as long as it didn't take 5 minutes for the item to fall, which it wouldn't, because you can drop an item from build height the whole way down to bedrock, which, oh yeah, there isn't any of that in this world. That completely doesn't matter. In definitely less than 5 minutes for sure. And the way this works is you just drop an item using a dropper or something, and then you collect it somewhere and you take an output with a comparator. That's the entire way that works. You can see there I just sent it through a hopper into a chest just to get it out of the hopper so it wouldn't stay on forever. Then we have this one, which is the same as over there. It's just like this, except for slightly different, because you can't just have a piston here, otherwise it'll just stay powered forever. So you put a block on top, redstone, piston underneath, it works perfectly fine. You can continue it down pretty well the same way forever. I guess until you run out of building place, like a place where you can build. You know, once you go through bedrock, you're kind of done. And this is the same as over there. This is the exact same. It works exactly the same. It's just inverted. You can do this sideways or up and down, doesn't really matter. That is an amazing thing. And then here is another one, which is totally possible to use. It's water. You could actually use this without any glass around it. It'd get a little messy, but you could. You'd have to move this a little bit, and it would take a bit more room. But that's pretty neat. And then we have this one, which I would totally use in any place. I mean, this is just, I mean, it's so fast, it's perfect, it's wireless, you can see. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh yeah, it's slow. Whatever, I totally wouldn't use this as a joke, but it is hilarious, isn't it? And there's a piece of string here, an observer, and this, in case you want to build it in your own survival world. I'm joking, you can't build that in survival because you need chicken spawn eggs. I wonder if you could do it with eggs. I think you could probably do it with eggs. I'm not sure. And then there's this one, which is amazing. I really love this. This is a really great machine. I do not remember the name of the guy who built it, but there will be a link to his video in the description if you want to check it out. It is amazing. He talks all about it. I recommend you go check that out. Yeah, this will work in the daytime, the nighttime, storms. It'll work in all of those the same. So it's all consistent. You don't have to change anything. It'll work. So yeah, that wraps it up. Thanks for watching.